Do you want to dramatically improve your memory? Do you want to instantly remember complex information? The answer is simple. Capture information in chunks. Memorize by patterns, not individual elements. Why does it work? This slide explains everything. Your brain has limits. Short-term memory has a limit on how much information it can hold at once. It used to be said 7 plus or minus 2 items. This is the classic theory proposed by George Miller in 1956. But modern research shows a harsher reality. According to Nelson Cowan's 2001 study, the focus of attention can handle about 4 chunks. In other words, your brain's constraints are stricter than you imagine. Think about a phone number. If you try to remember 031234567 as 10 individual digits, you exceed your brain's limit. But break it into 3 chunks as 03, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and memory becomes easy. This is chunking. Convert individual elements into meaningful groups. The limit of 4 items becomes a limit of 4 chunks. If each chunk contains multiple elements, memory capacity expands dramatically. This is a proven concept, supported by extensive research. Not a hypothesis. A mechanism repeatedly confirmed by cognitive science. And this is achievable. When you see a phone number, break it into 3 to 4-digit chunks. Or for credit card numbers, remember them in 4-digit blocks. This will transform your memory. Today, I'll show you the scientific foundation. Now let's see the power of chunking with concrete examples. Phone number 031234567 If you try to remember this as individual digits, it's 10 pieces of information. It exceeds your short-term memory limit. You can't remember it. But break it into 3 chunks as 031234567 and it becomes 3 pieces of information. Within your brain's limit. Easy to remember. Next, credit card numbers. 1,234,567,890,123,456. 16 digits. Seems impossible. But break it into 4 blocks as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's 4 pieces of information. Your brain can process this. Now, pi. Memory champions memorize tens of thousands of digits. How do they handle 3.14159265? First, 3.14 is meaningful as a known approximation. The rest becomes 159. And 265, broken down and linked to mnemonics, or images as meaningful chunks. The way you break it down can follow any rhythm or meaning that works for you. What matters is treating it as a unit connected to existing knowledge, not just arbitrary segments. When you break it down and memorize, you hold numbers as units, making recall easier. This is the science of memory. Next, how do you chunk complex information? I'll show you 4 real examples. First, programming code. Beginners try to memorize line by line, but experts see entire functions as single chunks. For loops, if statements, function definitions. These aren't individual lines, but meaningful units. Second, historical timelines. 1800, 1805, 1810. Memorizing individual years is impossible. But group them as early 1800s is the Napoleonic era, and it becomes 1 chunk. Third, chemical formulas. Don't memorize H2O as 3 elements, but as water molecule as 1 concept. This is chunking. Fourth, foreign language vocabulary. Don't memorize how, are, and you individually, but remember how are you as a complete phrase as 1 chunk. Learning science research shows that this chunking approach is a primary mechanism for experts to efficiently master complex information. Complex information becomes memorable chunks when you find patterns and meaning. So how do you chunk information? There are 3 steps. Step 1. List the information. Write down all elements you need to remember on paper first. For phone numbers, 10 digits. For historical timelines, all dates. For programming, all lines. See the whole picture. Step 2. Identify patterns. Look at the list and find commonalities. For phone numbers, area code, exchange, subscriber number. For historical timelines, era divisions. For programming, functional groups. Group related elements together. Step 3. Add meaning. Give each group clear meaning. Not just a cluster of numbers, but Tokyo area code, Napoleonic era, or loop processing as meaningful concepts. When there's meaning, memory sticks. According to cognitive science research, the process of deeply processing information and adding meaning dramatically improves memory retention compared to simple rote memorization. What matters is keeping the number of chunks within the range you can handle at once. While there are individual and task differences, keep it within the range you can recall. Keep it within this range, and any complex information becomes memorable. And there's a way to further strengthen chunking. Integration with the memory palace. What is a memory palace? A technique using spatial memory. Picture your home. Entrance, living room, kitchen, bedroom. Each room is a space deeply etched in your brain. In this space, place your chunked information. For example, you want to remember 5 points of a presentation. First, convert the 5 points into 5 chunks. Next, place each chunk in each room of your home. First point in the entrance, second point in the living room, third point in the kitchen. During the presentation, you walk through your home, visiting each room. Then each point is automatically recalled. According to neuroscience research, method of loci training, the memory palace, changes brain networks and dramatically improves memory performance in the short term. Performance improves significantly with training. Many memory athletes combine encoding strategies like chunking and method of loci. Chunk information into units, then place them spatially in a memory palace. This is the powerful combination of memory techniques. Now, let's organize the key points. Your memory improvement plan. First, understand and practice chunking. Convert information into meaningful chunks. For phone numbers, 3 to 4 digits at a time. For historical timelines, by era. For programming code, by function. Capture by patterns, not individual elements. Second, execute the 3-step chunking process. First, list the information. Next, identify patterns. Finally, add meaning. This process dramatically improves memory retention compared to simple rote memorization. Third, integrate with a memory palace for long-term memorization. Place each chunk in each room of your home and strengthen recall with visual imagery. This accelerates recall. And now, ask yourself this. Starting tomorrow, what information will you chunk? Phone numbers? Presentation material? Study content? Share your chunking strategy in the comments. Your action plan, your questions, your success stories. Everything becomes wisdom for this community. Thanks for investing your time in mastering this. This channel provides concrete systems for memory improvement. We design your growth through practice, not theory, through science, not intuition. Subscribe to the channel, and let's learn practical knowledge together next time. Turn on notifications, and every time a new video is published, your memory will level up. Until next time, keep building.